Yeah. Well, getting my car, getting my car a oil change, and I was thinking how words and our thoughts are powerful. Yes, our words and our thoughts are powerful. And what I want to let young adults know is that sometimes it seems like things aren't going to be going too well. Well, not even sometimes. I mean, we're up against the worst economy that we've had since the Great Depression. And I want to let young adults know, especially um, my brothers and sisters, melanated um, brothers and sisters, Latinos, Filipinos, whatever. Brothers, let me tell you something. When I was growing up, I went through a lot, but I was more well off than a lot of brothers as well. And my father made me recognize that. So I didn't have any issues with feeling sorry for myself. Let me tell you, resilience always brings a better day to you. If you're resilient in this life, it will make a better day for you. Every day isn't going to be a great day for you, man. Brothers, let me tell you something. Television, it tricks your brain. So you have to say in the mirror every day, I love you. Even if your whole lifestyle isn't that swell as you think it is. You have to tell yourself that I'm going to be something. I'm going to do this. And it's tactics of how to stay alive better in America, brothers. We're all males. First of all, when you're a young adult, if you can't afford to have a child, don't have a child. Don't have one. I don't care how that woman is pressing you. Because I'm 50, I'm going on 53. If I knew that my life was going to be the way that it is now, I would be tripping because I thought I was going to be an NBA basketball player. And a lot of people who knew me thought that also. But once I learned that being 6'3" or 6'2" and a half, that it's a saturated game. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people, Kyrie Irving and Derek Fisher and Russell Westbrook. It's a lot of people that, has the height that I have in pro basketball. So the coaches are like, if you don't listen to me, I don't care. I get another person your height. All I need is a big man. And you know what I'm saying? And someone to pass on the ball or someone to hit the 3-point shot. So I thought that I was going to be that dude because I was killing cats at one point when I was on the traveling team in the traveling league, Slam and Jam, Victoria Park Stars. I thought I was going to be that dude like a lot of black males in America. But let me tell you something. Don't worry if it didn't pan out. In a way, it's better. Man, I'm 53. Man, I can move really well for my age. I don't have like crazy child support. No one knew or knows who I was. You know what I'm saying? When I was in having bad times. When I didn't, have a lot of money. No one knew who I was. Imagine being a athlete and everyone knows who you are, and then 87% of athletes that are in the NBA, NFL, they go broke after 5 to 7 years. Imagine people knowing who you are and you broke. No one knew who I was. That's a beautiful thing. You got to look at that. And then if you take your time And I mean, you could go a route as in you get in the military. You probably, because the military, especially the Army and the Marines, you're going to get hurt, and they take care of you. So later on, you could have something where a lot of people in America not going to have. You could have, a disability check coming in, and you could still work. You know what I'm saying? And there's not going to be no Social Security. That money that the government gives you, it doesn't, it's not taxed, and it's going to keep going up. So you could serve your country and not have kids if you don't meet the right woman, or if you don't have enough money. Don't have kids when you broke. That's why the world is the way it is. I mean, that's why America's the way it is now, because we got to go to work, and we don't have time for the children as much as they need. And so what I'm holding up now is raising them. You don't want that to happen. You know what I'm saying? Just wear a condom, and it'll cut down HIV, especially where I'm at in Atlanta, Georgia. Wear a condom if you don't really know that woman. So later on, life pans out, and it's a reason why a lot of older people are homeowners, because time gives you a chance to get things that you couldn't get when you were younger. I was my first time I was a homeowner is in my 50s. You know what I'm saying? Was in my 50s. Yeah, so and a lot of you guys, you young adults, don't know how powerful words are. Like, stand still, I almost finished. You know what I'm saying? You're a jerk. So you're gonna have a jerk lifestyle. You're not funny. You're gonna have a jerk lifestyle, and you're not gonna be happy, and you're gonna constantly say things that you think people are getting a rise off of, just because you've been hurt all your life. Trolls, you guys are the people who have been hurt the most, because you talk a lot of stuff that you think's gonna hurt people. It ain't gonna hurt me, and I know who you guys are. I was a youth directional counselor. I know you hurt whoever you are, lizard. You know what I'm saying? That's why you trying to say hurtful stuff and homophobic things, because you don't know how to communicate. You need help. You one of the people I think need help. You know what I'm saying? This is a serious matter. It's a lot of people in America that's on drugs that are getting hurt right now, and you want to troll. You're a weirdo. So people, whoever see this later on, because it's not a lot of people that be on lives on Saturday around this time, but I do lives anytime I feel like, I have something to say. And I'm just a little scared for the, young adults, because a lot of, kids, I'm seeing them, they on drugs. That fentanyl is like really killing us, and laced and stuff. And then, the music industry is wrapped up in it. They make it look cool, and then the kids are young, and they getting on, they getting bad habits. So what I'm trying to tell you young adults is, please, and I please tell yourself every day in the mirror, I love myself. I'm going to be something in life. Do I know? No. Will I be a millionaire? More than likely not. But will I be self-sufficient? And I will be happy with that. It's nothing the matter with thinking that way. Instead of the two or just cell phone telling you, I'm gonna be a millionaire, or I'm gonna make this money course and all this stuff. No, that's not gonna happen to most of all of us. But if you could be self-sufficient, have a vacation somewhere out the country once or twice a year, you better than majority of the world. You better than majority of the world. So this is what I'm trying to put in you guys' psychology, because the dopamine that, these videos do to our children and give them in their minds, when they don't get that fantasy, it really jacks them up. They can't talk to no one. They're hurting inside. They don't know how to explain it, how they're feeling. And so a lot of them go towards drugs. And the more of our young adults are on drugs, the more we got to pay too. It hurts everybody. It hurts and harms everybody. And we become a less productive country. And then that's why the Biden administration and all these people is bringing in people from other countries, because a lot of us it's a sad song. You know what I'm saying? So I want to put a little love out into the world on this video and let a lot of my young adults know that it's okay being average. It's actually lovely. It's lovely because, first of all, if you're a R&B singer or a rapper and you're barely making money, which I'm from LA. Most of them people, they not really making money. They're just real famous and they're getting fronted cash, but they got to pay that shit back. That's a loan. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is that, aren't they a target? Like, I'm getting more known as Jay Hadwinn, brand ambassador of my brother's spot. I'm getting more known. I'm more of a target than you. People historically has been killed just because of the words that they put out into this world, especially truth. A lot of people that believe in Jesus Christ, he was crucified because of the words he was, saying. They were real words, but a lot of wicked people out here kill people that Martin Luther King, Bob Marley, it comes with a lot of good things, but then it comes with a lot of bad things also. So us as humans, when we speak, it is a vibration. And that vibration could change our reality. You make the choice of your reality. If you want to be low pro, look in the mirror every morning and be like, look, I want to be able to take care of myself. I want kids at this age. I want to have this type of job, or I want to have this type of business. And keep saying it. But you got to put in the work. A lot of people that are Christians, Muslims, and all that, and other religions, down with other religions, believe in it, they don't put the work in. You can't just pray and not put the work in. A lot of people, well, let's pray, let's do this. You still got to put the work in. It only works if your actions are the momentum of it. Your actions are the momentum of it. You have to have actions. Like, I come on this, YouTube lives constantly. I do a lot of videos, and hey, yo, what's the Lizard King acting up? Hey, man. People just want attention, man. It's a lot of hurting people out here. Glitch. It's a lot of hurting people, man, and they don't know how to communicate. And they say hurtful things, which was usually as a reflection of how they grew up. It's environmental. And unfortunately, when I go overseas, a lot of the children aren't like that. They're more, they're happier. Even young adults, they're happier. They're more involved in life. Even though they're poorer than a lot of Americans, they have both of their parents. It's a lot of things that I see overseas that here we have more money and a better situation to change our lives, and where we can have better housing and somewhat infrastructure, because China infrastructure is better than ours now. A lot of Southeast Asia, like infrastructure is better than ours because it's newer, like the airports and a lot of the what am I trying to say? A lot of the buildings, the apartments, and all that, they're just they're built better because they're newer and we're older infrastructure. But what would bring America up to speed, which I think, are trains. If we had fast trains, it wouldn't even matter. Because I mean, lights on the building and all that, and how it looks and all that, and that ain't nothing. But as in the efficiency, how we could travel, how we could get place on time, America needs high-speed rail, bad. But how are we going to pay for it? Because the wealthy don't want to pay for it because they too freaking greedy. But our wealthy is better than African people wealthy because rich, wealthy Nigerians, you know, they don't even want to build roads. And roads make the economy better in a country, in a city. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of wealthy people, they don't understand the responsibility they have to regular people like you and me. Like if I was wealthy, I would try to put my money, instead of, you know, paying a lot of taxes, where it would help a lot of everyday people. And that doesn't mean that the people that are regular are beneath me. That's the whole thing. No one's better than each other. Aboriginal American Indians, you're not better than Africans. We're not. I'm an Aboriginal American Indian. We are not better than Africans, and Africans aren't better than us. Jamaicans, you're not better than, you know, so-called African Americans, and we're not better than you. My people, whatever you want to be called, call yourself that. If you want to be called that, but don't tell another, this is what ticks me off. Don't tell another adult, hey, don't say that. We're not black. We're not this, we're not that. Regardless, black people, African Americans, Aboriginal American Indians, this system has said it over and over again in their actions. Whatever we call ourselves, they're gonna try to do some bullshit. That's just the way it is. So who cares what we call each other? Stop that shit. We know who we are. We know we were here in America. America's the best. Well, you gotta travel. I think Americans need to travel more because right now, no, we're not the best. You know why? Because America is extremely violent. It has a lot of drugs in it, and it's not a safe place for children. It's not a safe place for children. You know what I'm saying? So I don't agree. America isn't the best place anymore. The morals are down. They're very low. You go to other places, especially women, in Southeast Asia, outside of America, even Central and South America is dangerous. You know, it's probably a woman getting raped right now in America. Thousands of them. They're young, by uncles, cousins, friends. They're getting raped right now. You hear the sirens right now. Someone's getting jacked up right now. When I go overseas, I don't hear that as much. I don't hear that as much. I'm doing a live. I'm doing a live. You want to be on the live? All right. I told you I was getting my car. Yeah, done. All right. So here's a sales pitch. Here's a sales pitch. She got to do this, y'all. She got to do it. Go ahead.
Your air filter is dirty.
Yeah, look at my air
filter.
I just got that air filter at Jiffy Lube a month ago. I'm going to keep that.
You going to keep it?
Yeah.
All right, so we're not going to replace it?
Nope.
No problem.
But I appreciate you. I know you got to do what you got to do. Okay. Oh, I understand. All right. Thank you. All right. You too. So here's another thing in America. You see how they tricking that air filter? Not that bad, but they had that young lady come up to me because these places need money. We are a capitalistic system. The reason why Somalis, I think, are coming here because go to Somalia. They don't have a lot of opportunity. It's still a lot of it's still a lot of countries that the people don't have a lot of opportunity. And I mean like this. If you're poor, you're going to be poor for the rest of your life. In America, if you're poor, even me, you got the opportunity to change that and actually make a pretty good lifestyle for yourself. And I'm talking about legally. We have those opportunities here. A lot of places, and that's a good question, Freedom 2084. I appreciate it. That's why a lot of people come here. When people stop coming to America and Europe and certain other places like Australia, a lot of Americans now are going to be going to Southeast Asia and hopefully close the gates before I get there, because it's more opportunity. And our opportunity is our dollar, even though it's going down, but our dollar is cheaper out there. They have better food. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about the Epstein files, but yeah, talk about the Epstein. The reason why I say I don't care is because how are we going to do anything about it? We're not organized enough. We're not going to be able to do anything about it. So I don't really learn too much about the Epstein file. And then on top of that, you know, why am I going to learn something and research something for which really those wealthy people that went on that island only really kind of knows what really went on? Do we know the base of it? Yes, but it's just like corporations run America. People don't really believe that. They really think they fucking voting for someone when they vote, and they're not. The electoral college is corporations. They running this shit, and until we get organized and come together and don't buy their shit and really look into it, organize. Oh, these people doing this. Okay, they not gonna. Everything they look at us like we're stupid. White, black, Asian American, because we bow down to them and all that. They look at us as stupid. So when you don't negotiate with someone like these people, our dollars together are a negotiation bridge. They're not going to respect us. And they're going to feel that they could do whatever they want. You know why? Because generation to generation to generation to generation haven't felt what me and you have felt. So they're weirdos. Did you hear about the gay guy who worked at the sperm bank in Frisco? So this is a comedian here. He got fired for drinking on the job. That's nasty, but that's kind of funny. What the hell, man? Come on, man. That's something that you say at the bar after I done had like about 4 drinks, man, or 3 drinks, and I'm purging. Then I laugh. I'm sober now. It's kind of nasty, man. You are nasty. Anyway, so I want to give back by giving back with my words, because I don't have a lot of money. Because if I had more money, I would be somewhere in another country, man, with my cell phone, and I would be recording it, because that's not going to ever go away. And I could look back at it as an old man and just be like, damn, I remember that day. Like when I was in the Navy, it's certain things. I mean, I didn't record nothing. If I could record, I could be like, damn, man, I experienced that. That's dope. You know what I'm saying? Like I think a lot of people should get a subscription platform built by us here on my brother spot, because it's a lot of people that may be interested in your lifestyle, and our web developers and SEO people who do the SEO, which are our tech people. You know, they'll basically create a platform for you where, you know, you could charge $10 a month and you'll be all over the planet and people will see you. And if you have like 300 people, that's $3,000 a month. You know, if you're paying like 400 something to 500 something a month to have your subscription platform out there, if you believe in you, and then you can do your own videos, this, that, you're your own YouTube. This is what we're building. I'm going to get a subscription platform in about a year once I can afford it. because it's going to be a lot of people interested in what I'm saying instead of, YouTube paying content creators pennies. If you get 3,000 people loving you, like especially beautiful women loving you, and then you charging $10, that's 30,000 a month. See, these are the things we don't know because we don't believe in ourselves. We don't talk in the mirror and say, hey, I believe in you. I look in the mirror almost every morning and say, listen, I'm going to help black people all over the world. That's what I say. The reason why I say that isn't because I hate other ethnicities. It's because we don't get help. And if we do get help, we're begging. So I want to play a role in that. It's fucked up. But I really think that if I don't do that, we'll be extinct. Like animals out here. Because that's how a lot of white people that are upper echelon or hate people, they treat us like we animals, and we not. We're the first people that was here. Like, we have the most different stuff growing out our head. It ain't no animal on this planet that our hair grow out their bodies. We are the alpha omega. It doesn't make us better. It's just we're unique. It's a lot of lies that been pushed out here through education and all that because, he who wins the wars owns the information, just tell you whatever they gonna tell you. They say that people change by climates. Nah, man, people change by mixing. If I mix with a pale woman, those kids are gonna be pale mostly. They're not gonna be my skin color. It's something about pale dominance. Pale dominates. Like Blake Griffin's father is like a dark man. I've seen dark East Indians mixed with a pale white woman, and the kids are either peanut butter or mostly pale. Me being in LA, I've seen a lot of people mix, and I ain't gonna lie, man. Pale people, they got some strong genes. All right, stop hating yourself. I don't hate myself. I love myself. Let me see. Overpopulation and labor shortage is black. I don't know what you mean. Even Kobe sued the taxpayers. How do you know Kobe did that? I'm not, I know that Kobe shouldn't have been in that helicopter. I never fly in a helicopter. If I had a beautiful daughter like Kobe or just a daughter, I would never put her in a helicopter. It's just, I'm going to be straight up. Like, Kobe is just he was a little too overconfident. And he made a mistake, but he loved the hell out of his daughter. I loved how he was with his daughters. What do you think about I Show Speed? I love that young man. He has a lot of guts. If you notice, he's just funny naturally, the way he reacts off stuff. But he doesn't know how to communicate as well as people think. But he became something. You know why? Because he didn't stop trying. And that's what I love the most about that kid. God, I wish I had a son like him. I'd be so fucking proud for that to be my son. Every time I watch I Show Speed, I give a thumbs up and I wish him well, because I think in the future, those kids that love I Show Speed are going to keep giving them love because it reminds them of their childhood. But the new kids aren't going to pay a lot of attention to them. I think I Show Speed should get a subscription platform. I really think so. Enjoy your war on intelligence and children. You don't have high enough vibration frequency level of consciousness. This is what kills me. Like, people don't even know me and they just say things. Do you know that, like, you don't even know me? It's crazy. It's like real wild. You don't even know what I do every morning. Do you know I meditate every morning? And think of nothing, and then breathe. In quiet, in complete quietness. So why would you make a comment like that? That's crazy. All you do is take. Manufacturing anything is racist. Perfect. Like, we have to start learning how to research before we talk. We're extremely lazy. No, I'm not. You're right. You're absolutely right. But everybody has a comment and they're saying things, but you guys don't reflect on yourself and make sure that you're okay. I make sure I'm okay. In rebranded America, the Viking shipbuilders chairs is now called African birthing chair, as if mud, huts, and wood. You have a lot of frustration in you. And it's a lot of Aboriginal American Indians that you remind me of. They have a lot of frustration. So a lot of stuff that you're saying, Odin, may not be true because we don't have time machines. We really don't know what truly happened. Your feelings have absolutely destroyed humanity. See how those words, family? I love that 28 people are watching, because what he's saying doesn't affect me. Jay Hadwinn, you are the best person in the world to help people. Jay Hadwinn, you will be successful in the near future. Jay Hadwinn, just because you don't believe like other people believe things doesn't mean you're going to be a failure. See how I put that in the atmosphere? I spoke it. I don't believe what Odin says. Keep it simple, stupid. See? All that stuff that's coming out of Odin's vocal cords is going to reflect on him. That's how energy works. Freedom. Do you judge everyone on the color of their skin? No. I just call it like I think it is. Am I always right? Hell no. I'm accountable. Are we perfect as humans? No. But I speak my mind. And my lifestyle is grind. I just grind, baby, grind. Let me see. Snoopy should have sued Snoop Dogg when he scoops cereal. That's funny. All right, home of world's largest and most entitled. Man, this dude hate me. But keep watching. You're helping the retention. I appreciate you. So, family, I know that is young, the youth out there that are young adults. Man, I know you having rough times. Don't worry about it. Just keep believing in yourself and keep living. Keep living. Because it's going to get better. Keep putting in the work behind it. Keep talking in the mirror and letting yourself know that you love yourself. You know what I'm saying? So keep doing that, and I guarantee you 10 years, 10 years, maybe 15 years, you'll be like, man, I can't believe where I'm getting, or I can't believe where I've gotten. This is amazing. All I do is just every morning speak in the mirror and believe in myself and put work behind it. Yeah. Do you think there's a such thing as pretty privilege? Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. It is a such thing as pretty privilege. We all like looking at pretty things. We all like looking at beautiful women. We all do. Oh, my car is finished. Family, thank you for your comments. Thank you for coming by. I'm Jay Hadwinn, brand ambassador of My Brother Spot. Peace.